gonna say this,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying?
I give out so much free game. Like if somebody came up to me on the street, I'ma still give you free game. But what people don't understand is, man, I give up thousands of crumbs of game, but it takes hundreds of thousands of crumbs to make up one slice of the cake of this game. You're really not getting it all. Man, I had a mentor that I was watching online for a long time, and I thought I was soaking so much shit up. I finally, years later, got on his actual mentorship program, and when I got with him, I realized, oh my God, I wasn't even getting half of it, and that's why the shit was only kind of working. Like, there's only so much that you can get online. There's only so much you can get without getting in somebody's face and really getting an eye on your situation. Not to mention, it was a lot of things that he did that he told me, he said, oh yeah, since then I've learned that was wrong. But I'm taking in this information that's wrong. So it's like, you really just cheating yourself. But I was gonna say, we should think about this when we deal with broads. A broad is coming into your life and getting you at this status that you sacrifice for, that you blood, sweat, and tears, the information, the status, the whatever monetary level that you're at, and she's getting it for what? Nothing most of the time. She has to have requirements, not just because, oh, I'm trying to be hard on a broad. She has to come up with requirements because it required a lot for me to be here. And for me to allow her to get all of this for nothing says a lot about me. It's her trying to get something for nothing. So the least she can do is bring requirements to this table that's already been built.
Putting yourself in a position to get chose. A real player knows how to put himself in position to get chose.
That was a lesson that I learned, back in the day. A true player, number one, you can't overlook that first part because it's multiple lessons in that. And the first lesson is a true player gets chose. A true player don't choose. Because a true player understands the only woman that's going to be his woman is the one that's going to choose him. And choosing don't always mean she come up to you and talk to you. But, man, some of my most longest lasting relationships was women who came up to me. And if she's not coming up to you, she's giving you those choosing signals. Or like I was telling you the other day, man, I'm not necessarily talking to 100 broads. But guess what? I'll be like, hey, how you doing? Or give her a smile or finger over this way. To me, that's putting myself in position to be chose. I presented myself. Now, she can let me know if she's fucking with her or not. She can let me know if she like me or not. And it don't take a long time to do it. All these PUA guys got it wrong. Their success rate and percentage is no better than anybody who talks to 100 women.
Exactly.
What they don't understand, what most dudes in the game understand is, man, the broad is only gonna fuck with who she like.
Exactly.
And you just may talk to enough women that you found the one that you like, but it's not the same anyway when you put in so much effort and so much game and so many lines and being this person that you're actually not to catch this woman. You're gonna catch her, but you're not gonna be able to keep her.
Exactly.
So all I'm saying is, a true player knows not only how to put himself in position to be discovered, but he knows the right venues for the type of women that he's looking for and for the type of women that like who he is. It's certain places that I can go where I know those type of women don't really like me in abundance. And it's certain environments I know where I'm a motherfucker catching those environments. And it's certain environments where I know it's the type of woman that I like. She frequents these places. All of these factors are in that you got to take into consideration. I was telling you the other day, sometimes you got to be outside. You got to be posing. That's what it's called, posing to be chosen. Yeah. You got to be posing to be chosen. You just out enjoying yourself. You're not worried about a broad, but you're in position to where your broad is out there. And I say it all the time, man. Everybody is looking for somebody else's woman. My uncle told me, he said, man, stop trying to get everybody else's woman. Get your woman. What I mean by that is this. You want to get the woman that wants you. That when you talk to her, she's talking back. When you say hello to her, her eyes is wide. When you make a joke, she's laughing hard. When you tell her stop doing something, she stops doing it. You're looking for your woman. Most people are walking around with somebody else's woman. That's why she talks to you crazy. That's why she don't talk to you right. That's why she don't rub you back when you ask. That's why she's not touchy-feely on you, because that's not your woman. That's somebody else's woman. She just happened to get with you because you chased her down and made her just be like, all right, fuck it. I'm going to fuck with him. He doing all this shit. I might as well. I'll be stupid not to. I'm only looking for my woman. So I don't care if I talk to 99 women and they all tell me, nah, I'm cool. Thank you. I'm not looking for you. I'm looking for my woman, and my woman is out there. And whether it take me a 1 out of 100, 1 out of 200, man, I'm gonna put the work in to find my one. And the more you work on yourself, them numbers are gonna be less. It might be 1 in 50, 1 in 30. But at the end of the day, it's never gonna work if you're not looking for your woman. I'm only looking for my woman, and I feel like most of these dudes stop looking for who you looking for. Look for your woman.
Choose the woman who choose you.
Exactly. Somebody said, how do you punish your woman? The biggest punishment that I can give to one of my women is not me putting my hands on her, because if you put your hands on a woman, you're going to jail. And let me just tell you that right now. The biggest punishment, if my bra get out of pocket, that I could do to her is removing my presence. You got to get as cold as the icy Himalayas. No texting, no talking. I don't care what she's going through. You just get cold on a bra. See, the biggest thing that I could do that will make a woman cry is say I ain't fucking with her no more. And if you ain't got your woman to that point, that's not your woman, or you've been doing something wrong. If removing your presence from your woman isn't the most excruciating thing to her, then you've already been working backwards, and you just need to go get you another broad.
Exactly.
You know, there's nothing else. Like, there's nothing else that I'm gonna do. If my woman does something that I don't like, it's two things. I'm gonna withdraw first,
Okay.
and second, I'm gonna leave her. Right? Those are the only two options.
Yep.
And the reason most women are out of pocket with their man is because there are no consequences, because you're not willing to walk away. And because you're not willing to walk away, there are no consequences. If there's not a consequence for a child to stop doing something, why would they stop?
Why they not willing to walk away, Goldie?
Huh?
I said, why they not willing to walk away?
They're not willing to walk away because these dudes have a dependency on not just women, but things outside themselves to fulfill themselves. So therefore, they don't like being alone. They don't like being alone. They don't like not having consistent pussy. These guys are deficient. They're not doing the work like you're doing. And me, I'm not even gonna say I was always doing the work. I just never gave a fuck. But when you need something outside yourself, man, you're gonna take on friends that aren't really your friends. You're gonna be around women that aren't really good for you. You're gonna put yourself in a lot of precarious situations that are detrimental to you because you can't just be by yourself. I'm gonna tell you a quick story, and I've never thought about this, right? I can remember when I was in high school, maybe 9th grade, I used to always go to this cafeteria table with a lot of dudes that I knew.
Right.
And I can remember one day I was like, well, it seems like I'm always being the butt of these jokes every time I come over here. So I was like, you know what? I'm not going over to that table no more.
Right.
And I started walking around the school at lunch by myself. And eventually I started having other dudes that I knew come and chill and walk with me. Right. And I think back on that now, like I've always had this mindset. Nigga don't gotta tell me, hey, those aren't really your friends if they're talking about you every day. I was in a position where people were treating me less than I felt like I deserved, and I removed myself.
Right.
Nobody had to tell me. Nobody had to teach me that. I didn't have to contemplate on it. It was as simple as these niggas keep always making me.
So you've always had that?
I'm not gonna say I always had that, but I just thought about that. Like, a lot of people need to be told, hey man, she's not treating you right. He's not. You need to get. When somebody doesn't treat me the way I feel like I need to be treated, I'm going to move out the way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And most of these dudes, a woman's not treating them right, you know, they're gonna stay in the situation. Well, it's something deficient in yourself that you actually feel like you deserve that treatment. Because if you didn't deserve that treatment, you would just leave.
Yeah.
So you got to build up some things in yourself, and I like to do it through fitness, by holding my word to myself, by doing what I'm saying I'm gonna do, by being proud of the man that I am when I look in the mirror, so I self-validate myself. So when you treat yourself like this,
everybody
else, if anybody comes beneath this, it's gonna feel a way to
Exactly.
you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
So it's like you say, it all goes back to the
lack of self-respect.
The lack of self-respect. It was funny. Dave Chappelle said it one time. I can't remember how the joke went. He was talking about R. Kelly, you know, pissing on somebody, and he was like, man, she was 15, and he was like, at 15 years old, if a motherfucker was pissing on me, I would move out the way.
Exactly
it's that
right.
simple.
Exactly
you know what I'm saying?
right.
So if a woman is disrespecting me, I'm not going to be there. If she keeps talking to me crazy, I'm not going to be there. I don't care 5 years, 10 years, 15 years, 20 years. I don't care what you've done for me. Every single day, you don't get points today for yesterday's game. Every day you got to come in here with respect. Every day you got to come in here with respect. Every day you got to treat me the way I deserve to be treated. Otherwise, I'm gone because I love myself that much.